I just love the architecture of the Main Street Railroad Station. It's so awesome. And if you come up here to the second floor, you get a really good bird's eye view of Main Street, USA and Cinderella Castle in the distance. Hi everybody and welcome to the world of Micah. Today we are going to be visiting the Roger E. Broggie, which is one of the trains here at Walt Disney World. Now, because of Tron construction over in Tomorrowland, the Walt Disney World Railroad is not currently working, and they have one of the trains, the Roger E. Broggie, on location, and you can get an up-close personal look at the train. So I figured, why not? Let's visit Walt Disney World today, the Magic Kingdom, and take a closer look at the Roger E. Broggie. Now I'm going to give you guys some history lessons on Mr. Roger E. Broggie because he was a pretty incredible man, and then we're going to take a closer look at the train itself. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's take a closer look. Let's take a closer look. Now before we go up and see the Roger Broggie, I wanted to show you guys this little plaque they have down here talking all about the locomotive. Now, it's really cool to find out that it was made at Baldwin Locomotive Works of Philadelphia in May of 1925. And actually on the Roger E. Broggie, it actually says May 1925 on it. Pretty cool. And in 1969, they named it the Roger E. Broggie after Imagineer Roger E. Broggie. And this is a photograph of the man. It's funny to see a face or match a face with a name. A lot of interesting facts on here, including the fact that the exhaust stack is known as a diamond stack. As you guys can see, it's shaped like a diamond. That's pretty interesting. It says here, very early in the evolution of steam locomotion, it was discovered that smoke was not the only thing exiting the exhaust stack. Red hot cylinders, particularly adept at the setting of the countryside ablaze, would also blow out. So pretty much they created this diamond stack to appease angry farmers and town fathers who were affecting by these firestorms because a lot of other stuff besides steam was blowing out of the exhaust stack. So these diamond stacks pretty much trapped everything else in the cylinder but allowed smoke to pour from it. So incredible. It also talks about how Roger E. Broggie became Walt's first Imagineer and helped develop the technology used for audio animatronics and all Disney theme park conveyance systems. Wow. So in 1952, this man right here, Roger E. Broggie, became the very first Walt Disney Imagineer. Well, now that we've learned a little bit of history, backstory, and seen exactly what the man looks like himself, let's head up to the trains and the platform and see the Roger E. Broggie for ourselves. But first, let's take a closer look at the railroad station itself because it's practically empty right now. It's pretty weird to see no one inside here, but they do have some little things you can color for Mickey's birthday set up, and the old penny machines are still here. As you can see, when you turn it, it turns it into a motion picture. How cool is that? And this machine changes different photographs. It's a little difficult to see. Oh, there we go. See how it's changing the photographs? And this is called Soup Makes Music, featuring Charlie Chaplin. Let's see if it actually works. Spinning it, spinning it, spinning it, spinning it, nothing. Charlie Chaplin is not working today. I love the way this train station looks. It looks like we stepped back in time, doesn't it? And the fact that Walt Disney loved trains so much always makes me feel a little closeness to Walt when I visit the Walt Disney World Railroad Station and the trains here, and also out at Disneyland too. Now right here, this is a music box, and it's out of order, but it says Walt Disney World Music Box Collection from 1927. But unfortunately, it's out of order, just like Mr. Charlie Chaplin was. I love this. There's a little ticket right here for the Lily Bell, the Disneyland Railroad. So there's a little bit of Disneyland here at Walt Disney World. And last time, one of the last times I was at Disneyland, they had the Lily Bell on location because they were doing construction on their railroad as well. So this is the second time I've gotten an up close and personal tour of two Disney trains. All right, you guys, we are gonna get to walk over here and check out the Roger E. Broggie, look at this. When do you get to walk out and just look at the front of the train? First of all, I've actually never gotten to stand right here at this angle and look at the train. Number 3, Baldwin Locomotive Works, Philadelphia. There it is. The Baldwin Locomotive Works, May of 1925, when it was made. And check it out. There it is. The diamond exhaust stack. It really is in the shape of a diamond. It's incredible to think that this was made back in 1925 and then named after the first Disney Imagineer in 1952, Mr. Roger E. Broggie. And thanks to him, we had a pretty innovative train and also audio animatronics. That's pretty cool to know the backstory on why that is the shape of a diamond. Lets all the steam out and holds all the bad stuff in. Pretty smart. Now, are these considered white wall tires? I don't even know if you consider these things tires, but I love the white going around the red. That's just so classic Disney. Every time I see the colors, the green, the red, the yellow, the black, just reminds me of Walt Disney World. And right here, a little look into where the conductor would be sitting while he was powering the Walt Disney World Railroad, the Roger E. Broggie. This is so cool. I've never been this close to this side of the train and actually getting to touch it. You know, normally we're getting on at the very end here and trying to snag a spot, but it's cool to be able to see it up close from this angle here. It's also a little haunting to see no one up here boarding the train. Now obviously all of this is because of Tron construction, but it's still a little eerie. Wow, check that out. A little bit of steam coming out of it. I'm wondering if they actually keep this here overnight. Who knows? I've never noticed this. There's a bear right there holding a little fish. Can you guys see that? The sun is blaring right into my lens, but I've never actually noticed that. I'm wondering if there's some artwork on the other side, just like the bear and fish here. That's another thing I've never done. I've actually never stood on that side of the platform and probably never will. But looking on the back side of this, there is no artwork, so I don't know, maybe it's just on either side. And I love the classic Walt Disney World logo right there, the Walt Disney World Railroad logo. Such a classic, sleek design. Well, you guys, I think we did it. I think we've seen everything there is to see here at the Main Street Railroad Station, which means it's time to say goodbye. But if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button because it's free and it'll keep you updated with my latest video. Also ring that notification bell because it'll send you an email when I release an episode. So thanks for watching and thanks for taking a closer look as we looked at the Roger E. Broggie and learned about the man himself. Man, what an awesome guy. Major accomplishments in his life, and I didn't know he was one of the first Disney Imagineers. I learned something too today. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you would like to support this channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/worldofmicah. We're donating $1 a month. Can help fund episodes just like this. I'll see you on the next episode of World of Micah, everybody. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.